Hi guys, today we're gonna do a very fun sort of fragrance. It's gonna be themed as orange. As you can see, I'm wearing orange, and the fragrance has the name orange in it. This House of Hugo Boss, it's a flanker, it's a limited time release. I believe they released it in 2013. Yes, 2013 as a part of one of the flankers of 2011 release, Hugo Boss Orange or Orange, however they said. I actually tried Hugo Boss Orange fragrance in the mall couple of times, but I never really reviewed the original one. I felt like that one is nice, like kind of like I went past that age by the time I tested it. It's very youthful, kind of like teenager kind of fragrance. Very nice, refreshing, like Tommy by Tommy, CK1, like a youth vibe from that. But I don't know why I didn't buy it, but I guess it was like my time has passed by the time that fragrance came out. So I actually used some other fragrance like Hugo Boss bottle and stuff. So Hugo has a lot of nice fragrances. I really admire this house. They have huge collection of fragrances. One or two are really hidden gems, and sometimes they surprise you, like this fragrance. And I'll tell you something surprising at the same time, something little bit depressing as well. Every time you have any fragrance, you're gonna have positives and negatives. I'm gonna tell you everything about it. Okay, so this fragrance review is gonna be thanks to Auveek Bhai once again. Thanks very much, brother, for your kind bottle courtesy and as well as your gift. You gifted me Eau de Cedre, the one I reviewed, the green bottle of Armani. He gave me a 5 ml and he said, I want you to have this in your collection because you don't have a bottle. So I'm just speechless, like people love me so much. It's just unbelievable. So I'm going to cherish this decant. I really love this fragrance. It's beast mode fragrance and a very wonderful fragrance at that. So let's try reviewing this. The box looks like that. The name is Hugo Boss Orange and Feel Good Summer. So that's the flanker. It's a summer release of 2013. They released it according to Fragrantica that time. Boss 100 ml EDT, and this is for men. They also have women's side, I believe, original and the flanker as well, both I think. And this is like they have kind of like sort of like small square shapes in there, and it's made in UK. Okay, here is the barcode. Up there you're gonna find some more information like that, bottom like this. So I believe the batch code you'll find it somewhere here. It's not picking up, but it should be here under the bottom of the box. The bottle is relatively simpler. You look at this, you'll know like it's Hugo Boss presentation. You must have seen this, but the juice color is so eye-catching. If you see, it's not my t-shirt. It's the juice color is very bright orange. It looks like orange liquor, and almost like orange juice or something. Very beautiful in color. It's really beautiful. So the fragrance also has the square shapes in the bottle, as you can see, and the side you have this orange logo. I remember this time, 2011, 12. Those are the times we used to be like hanging out with our friends a lot. We used to have a lot of gatherings and stuff. We used to go like sometimes hang around the mall. So if you go to the mall, you'll see these bottles being displayed in the shopping malls. You just try randomly once or twice. So basically, yeah, the name and detailing is all there. Bottom is just sticker. Back looks like that, and the cap, it looks like Dolce & Gabbana. Their caps, but it's very light. It's chromish, but it's plastic. Okay, this part is plastic. So inside like that, atomizer looks like this, but it's a nice touch. They give sort of like orange spray. So if you're scared of fakes, always look for this color. If it comes in black or white or any other color or blue, that would be a fake. So this fragrance is very fun sort of fragrance. I decided to do this very quickly because I already got what I needed to get from this fragrance. Let's spray. This sprayer is alright, and I'll talk about it, and I'll tell you some nice things about this fragrance, and then I'll tell the weakness of this fragrance. Sprayer is alright. It's not the best sprayer, but it does its job. Okay, this fragrance I would go on summer days. This is a summer baby. See how much he has worn it. Like it's 1/3 of the bottle is almost gone. So this fragrance he really loves a lot. You really need to love your fragrance, or you really need to spray a lot to have so much space inside, empty space inside a bottle. So this fragrance, the nice things about it, first thing is the way it smells. It's just so refreshing. If you smell this in a hot summer's day, there are notes like green apple, pear, and they have lemon. They have, I think, what is it? Green tea, cucumber, ambroxan, patchouli, and vetiver. Those are the notes breakdown officially. But funny thing is, you see that that note of orange is missing. This is Hugo Boss Orange, right? And they did not use any orange. So does it mean there's no orange note in this? Many reviewers will tell you no. I think Orlando Bloom was faced for this fragrance. He was doing the commercial. I can kind of see it. He's very youthful sort of a guy, kind of like a not my favorite actor. I would say like not my favorite actor as in like talent wise. I like a little bit more mature actors, but I can kind of see that they were trying to portray youth. Like Johnny Depp wouldn't wear this. I would think Orlando Bloom would if you're talking about Pirates of the Caribbean. So one of my favorite movies, by the way. So this fragrance, it's not very complex. It's very fun, loving, sort of like orange smell. Even though it's not mentioned, you get a lot of orange already. But then you get also the citruses. You get a lot of lemon mixed with that orange. So think of like orange juice mixed with lemonade. That's the kind of opening I get from it. The apple and the pear, sweetness is there. Imagine like a kind of like a margarita, not margarita. Is it sangria? I think sangria, they chop off a lot of fruits and they put it inside the drink, right? So this feels like sort of like those drink, but doesn't smell like alcohol-y or wine like, okay, red wine like, or anything else they use. It doesn't smell like boozy. Pure citrus juice, fresh orange juice, right in the summer days, okay, by the pool, just having like under the sun, you're having a lot of activities. So this is the kind of fragrance, very carefree, jeans and t-shirt, okay. So this is built for teenagers, I feel, but the brother who gave it to me, he is fan of citrus. That's why he loves it a lot. So this fragrance was, what else is nice about it? It smells for a brief period, baby of these two fragrances, Clinique Happy for Men and Ultra Zest by Thierry Mugler. Yeah, I'm saying this, but I will tell you also how they are not similar. First of all, in terms of smell, more Clinique Happy, sort of a smell from the Hugo Boss, opening wise, but slowly you'll see that Clinique Happy lasts a long time on your skin compared to the Hugo Boss. That's one thing. Second thing is, this fragrance, even though it's not a very big, huge performer, but it does last longer than that means. The Hugo Boss has piss poor longevity. I'll come to that. And Ultra Zest feel, you just get a taste of Ultra Zest when you spray this. This fragrance on the opening first hour is gonna give you those orange, those citruses, uplifting feel. And then I get sometimes from time to time like green tea, like Elizabeth Arden green tea. So all in all, fresh fragrance, great fragrance, sucks in longevity. It's just awful. I mean, even though the Ambroxan been used, you would imagine the fragrance would come back or do its magic, or it'd be prominent after 2-3 hours. It will revisit you. Doesn't do it like Dior Sauvage does, or some other like Dylan Blue does. This one doesn't do it. But I noticed one thing: the longevity, it's sort of like pushes to 2 to 3 hours. Okay, on the skin it stays pretty tame. If you go out from, let's say, AC room, working environment, just go out in the warm weather, like the sun is out, it's kind of hot. This fragrance, you can smell it again. So this fragrance needs heat. Better the heat, more the heat, this fragrance works better. I don't think if you wear it in the winter time, you'll smell anything. So this fragrance is really nice. The downside, as you can tell, always there's a downside. Performance is kind of bad. The price on this, I think he bought it for $35 for 100 ml. That's a very good price. I mean, if you buy it for that price, this you shouldn't complain. You should just decant this stuff like a 20 ml decanter. You should respray every 1 hour. It works more like EDC if you really want to smell the fragrance and project. But projection would be nominal, okay? So basically, yeah, those are the pros and cons with this fragrance. Really lovely smell, really. I mean, I'm really love this. I like to spray it on my neck because I just do this, I can detect it. But you really need to go heavy on the trigger, and you finish the bottle within a year or so. Like one summer, you can finish the bottle. That much trigger happy you have to be with this fragrance. So overall, smell-wise, really good, 8 out of 10. Versatility-wise, like let's say middle of the road, only for good for summers. Who's it for? Youth mostly, but any age can wear it. Any man who's happy, they can wear this. Casual setting, cinema, if you're going for movies, great fragrance to wear your friends, cool, great fragrance, okay? But if you're going for something formal with a suit, this one doesn't really cut it. This kind of perfumes do not cut it. And the fruity fragrances, I think it's better to avoid because you want to be taken seriously at workplace, right? So yeah, you can wear it, no one's gonna really mind, but you're not gonna be like taken seriously, but very cheerful kind of a guy here. So overall, this fragrance, for what it is, I'll give it a 7 out of 10 for the smell only, and the beautiful juice color here, and the cheap price tag. If you find it, someone, give it a try. I mean, it's a nice little flanker. It's just nice, okay, but not a must-have. If you really want to have something smell like this but better performance, go for Clinique Happy, which is available, reasonably priced, performs really good, bottle is also nice, and it's a good fragrance also, repeated fragrance. But if you want a little bit cheaper than that, go for Hugo Boss. That's the review for today. Hopefully, if I'm feeling energetic, I'll do one more review. some more bottles lying behind me. Maybe I'll do one or two of them. I'll see you soon. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.